Known as the heart of the Philippines, is rich in culture, traditions, and unique art forms that reflect the life and values of its people. One of these is the Kalutang.
Good day everyone, and today we are honored to present to you the influence of gender roles and relationship in Marinduque.
Cultural is more than just music. It's a cultural identity and a reflection of how gender roles evolve in our society.
Marinduque is one of its tradition, and Kalutang is one of its most distinct musical heritage. Traditionally, these instruments plays playmates, symbolizing strength and skill. However, as time came, so did the participation of women in playing Kalutang.
Our research aims to highlight how Kalutang influenced gender roles and relationships, aligning with Sustainable Development Goals or the SDGs such as gender equality, quality education, reduce inequalities, and sustainable communities.
Kalutang is a wooden percussion instrument played by striking two sticks together, creating a rhythmic sound that brings people together. In the past, gender roles were strictly defined with men as the primary players and women taking supporting roles.
However, as society embraced inclusivity, more women started playing Kalutang. Today, both men and women contribute equally to preserving this tradition, breaking all these stereotypes, and promoting gender inclusivity in Marinduque's cultural scenes.
Kalutang aligns with SDG 5 gender equality. It has transformed from a male-dominated tradition into an inclusive practice where both genders can participate equally. It is also supports SDG 4 quality education as the Marinduque Kalutang School of Living Tradition integrates this art form into educational programs, teaching young boys and girls the importance of culture and teamwork.
Additionally, SGD 10 reduce inequalities is evident as gender barriers in Kalutang performances had been broken.
Lastly, SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, is achieved as Kalutang remains a strong cultural identity in Marinduque. Performance, festivals, and digital campaigns show its legacy for future generations.
Men and women perform Kalutang together. They develop mutual respect and understanding.
Moreover, Kalutang has played a role in shaping relationships beyond just music. It symbolizes unity and cooperation, making it a unique cultural expression of gender balance in Marinduque.
To further promote gender inclusivity in Kalutang, we propose digital and social media campaigns that features inclusion of different genders sharing the experience. We also encourage community performances and festivals with mixed gender groups celebrating the evolving role of Kalutang in Marinduque. Kalutang is not just a musical tradition, it's a reflection of unity, culture, and gender equality in Marinduque.
By embracing Kalutang, we strengthen our cultural heritage and restore the idea that passion and talent have no gender.
So let us continue to support and promote Kalutang as a symbol of inclusivity and cultural pride.
Together, we can preserve our tradition while building a more equal and united society.
Good day everyone, my name is Marian Hernandez from PSSW1B. So my question is, how might a traditional musical practice like Kalutang influence gender roles within a community?
Historically, musical practices can be tied into specific gender roles. For example, if Kalutang playing was traditionally associated with men, it could reinforce those roles. However, if it's a practice that involves everyone, it could promote equality. In modern times, with events like gender advancement and development programs from Marinduque State University, Kalutang is gender equality. Therefore, the influence can be seen as a tool to break down traditional gender roles.
Good day everyone, my name is Jella Mampusti from BSSW1. And my question is, in what ways does Kalutang reflect or challenge the traditional gender role in Marinduque society?
Kalutang reflects traditional gender roles in Marinduque society by historically being played mainly by men, reinforcing the idea that instrumental performance is a male-dominant activity. Women were traditionally given supporting roles such as singing or dancing, rather than playing the instrument. However, Kalutang also challenges gender roles as women have increasingly participated in playing the instrument, proving that musical skill is not limited to men. This shift promotes inclusivity and breaks gender stereotypes, allowing both men and women to contribute equally to the cultural tradition.
Hi, I'm Rizame Anlabas from PSSW1. My question is, how does Kalutang music influence gender roles and relationship in Marinduque?
Regarding the questions of how Kalutang influenced gender roles and relationship in Marinduque, Kalutang music, a traditional form of bamboo percussion, is unique to Marinduque, fostering a sense of unity and shared identity among its practitioners. It reflects the collaboration between men and women in preserving cultural heritage, where both genders participating in its creation and performance. This collaboration helps to blur rigid gender roles, emphasizing partnership and mutual respect in relationship within the community. Through the communal nature of Kalutang, relationships are as they serve as unifying activity that transcends societal boundaries.
Hi, I'm Jenny Ann Esway from Group 4. And my question is, what aspect of Marinduque society's gender norms are reflected in the usual rules of men and women in Kalutang performances?
Regarding the questions, Kalutang performance often mirror the traditional Marinduque gender roles. Men typically handle the more physically demanding aspects like playing rhythms and leading the ensembles. Women, who are sometimes participating, are often less prominent in the core of instrumental performance. This reflects societal expectations of men as strong and dominant, and women in supportive or less visible roles. These performances reinforce established norms, showcasing how cultural practices can perpetuate existing gender dynamics within the community.
I'm Trisha Dorine Rudil from Social Work 1. My question is, what is the role of Kalutang in shaping gender roles and relationship in Marinduque?
Kalutang is just about music. It's a reflection of how people in Marinduque interact, work together, and even see each other in terms of gender roles. Traditionally, men have taken the lead in playing the instrument, while women often participate through dance or song. This division reflects older cultural norms, where men were expected to take on more active public roles, while women were seen as supporters or performers in background. But music is fluid, just like culture. Kalutang performances have become more inclusive, allowing both men and women to take on different roles. The teamwork involved in playing the instrument, where each person contributes to a larger rhythm, mirrors how relationships work in the community. It highlights the importance of balance, mutual respect, and shared responsibility, values that go beyond just music into everyday life.
Kalutang is more than just a musical tradition in Marinduque. It also influences gender roles and community connections. Let us break down misconceptions and promote diversity by encouraging both men and women to actively participate in playing, teaching, and conserving our traditional heritage. By acknowledging Kalutang as a shared tradition, we improve relationships, foster togetherness, and preserve its history for future generations.